The introductions
Hello,
are
I'm
consists
Stella
of
from
three
Business
points.
Accounting of
First,
Petra
what is a
Christian
public accountant
University.
and private
We are
accountant?
presenting a paper
The accounting
entitled
profession
Perception of
has a
the
massive
Millennial
potential in the
Generation on
future.
Quality of Life
Accountants
and
are
Motivation
categorized into
Career in
public and
Accounting.
private accountant.
The
A
authors of
public
this paper
accountant
are
works
Miss Arce L.
for
Sehatani,
accounting
Renia
firm and
Agustin Gunawan,
perform
and Stella
audit, tax,
Wulandari.
and consulting. Meanwhile, a private accountant works in a company or general organization. A public accountant serves the community, checks financial reports, and provides management consultant services. On the other hand, a private accountant works in a company. Their tasks include setting the accounting system, budgeting, and managing firm taxes. And the second, how do accounting college students get interested in the two professions? The survey show that millennial interest in accounting career is fairly high, since they would choose a firm that provides good work-life balance. Working as an accountant can help foster good interaction in both organization and society. Therefore, students are interested in accounting career as accounting influences global economic decision, and because they feel this career is interesting and dynamic. This interest is supported by internship opportunities, which offer working experience in accounting career. The current accounting profession is increasingly supporting the balance between family and work, which interests students who are assessing their quality of working life and explore work-life flexibility. And the third, what are the factors that influence the choices of accounting professions? Folly and Little recommend that a suitable career can decide a person's well-being, satisfaction in life, and work-life balance. Public accountant and private accountant are continuously trying to improve work-life balance. To do this, companies, especially accounting firms, take action in order to draw student interest of working in a particular field. Students choose a career in accounting with a motive to balance work and social issues. According to Smith, would also get a better understanding of what a work-life balance actually is. Crossman identified quality of life as the factor influencing students in choosing a career. So the purpose of the study is to recognize accounting student perception on quality of life and motivation.
The sample for this study is accounting students from private and public universities in the island of Java. The target respondents were accounting students from semester 1 up to over semester 8. The questionnaire was distributed online and earned 445 respondents. The sampling techniques used was probability sampling, specifically purposive judgment sampling, which is a sampling technique used on certain groups that are expected to provide information for the study.
I will show you the research model. Based on existing research models, we formulate several hypotheses. Hypothesis 1, male accounting students have higher perception on quality of life compared to female accounting students. Hypothesis 2, male accounting students have higher perception of intrinsic motivation compared to female accounting students. Hypothesis 3, male accounting students have higher perceptions of extrinsic motivation compared to female accounting students. Hypothesis 4, accounting students in public universities have higher perceptions on quality of life compared to those in private universities. Hypothesis 5, accounting students in public universities have higher perception on intrinsic motivation compared to those in private universities. Hypothesis 6, accounting students in public university have higher perception on extrinsic motivation compared to those in private universities. Hypothesis 7, accounting students who have a career as public accountants have higher perception on quality of life compared to accounting students who choose to become private accountants. Hypothesis 8, accounting students who choose to have a career as public accountants have higher perceptions on intrinsic motivation compared to accounting students who choose to become private accountants. Hypothesis 9, accounting students who choose to have a career as public accountants have higher perceptions on extrinsic motivation compared to accounting students who choose to become private accountants.
Firstly, I would like to explain about many differences based on university type. There are differing perceptions between public and private university students on variable intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Since p-value is less than zero point 0.1 and there are significant many differences on item IM1, IM3, IM4, and EM1. All items scored from the quality of life variable are more than zero point 0.1. There are no conflicting perceptions between private and public university students.
And the second result is the mean rank between private and public universities are quite equal with p-value more than zero point 0.1. For variable intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation, p-value are smaller than zero point 0.1, with large differences on mean rank values. It is concluded that there are diverging perceptions between students who choose a career as a public accountant and those who choose to be private accountants on items IM2, IM3, IM4, EM1, and EM2.
As final and to sum things up, by comparing three variables, there is quality of life, intrinsic and extrinsic motivation with the three indicators, and our findings are all accounting students who are going to have an accounting career prioritize quality of life, evidenced by the lack of significant difference on quality of life perceptions in gender, university type, and career path groups. On the second and third variable, there were significant differences only on two indicators, the university type and the career path group. Students from public university have higher perception on extrinsic motivation, since they think there will be many positions available after graduating. For intrinsic motivation, public university students also have higher perceptions than private university students. They enjoy accounting and so are motivated to become an accountant by studying for long periods of time. This reasoning also applies as to why they choose a career as a public accountant. We encourage institutions such as a university and accounting institution to increase awareness on students' consideration in choosing an accounting career. Thank you for listening. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all of us.